Welcome to today's Section 5 game between Palmac and Hornell.
I'm sorry, Marsha. I'm very bad at that. And Kim. Gorgeous day. Oh my God.
Marino, goal for Hornell. And she's able to corral it. Over the near side here, nice move. Up front. Not cleared yet. And Marino goes after it, goes out of bounds.
Win it right. Get after it. Good press.
Step in there by Mackenzie. Paul. Out of bounds. And snagged by Juliet Marino. Front.
You know what I mean? Like throw them off completely.
Get in, Mo!
Forward, girl! Totally great.
Still 0-0 here. 34 minutes. Oh, wrong. She didn't look the right way. Gave it right back to Pale Mac.
Go! Good job, Brad. Keep it up.
Out of bounds. Nice move by Harkenrider.
Good job, Maya. Do it.
Stolen away. Oh, and stolen right back. Beautiful job. And that goes in. It's a goal.
All right.
Scoring the first goal of the season for Palmac, number 2, senior Maddie Keller. Assisted by number 6, freshman Molly Seether.
Seether to number 2, Maddie Keller. First goal of the season. She had 6 goals last year and 15 assists, so she was the assist leader for Pale Mac last year. La Roca, there, Abby La Roca, number 33, had 33 goals, but she was a senior and graduated. To the center. She likes to hang over here on the near side is Keller. Keller and Harkenreiter going at it.
Go, Mickey.
Sorry, I'm having a little trouble with the stream as well as filming here. First game of the season. Pale Mac's up 1-0. The Pale Mac Red Raiders and the Hornell Red Raiders.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Say, Maya.
Center, she should have brought it over to the near side here. Apologize those guys watching on Facebook. They were having a little bit of streaming issue. We'll try to solve it as soon as we can. Goes out of bounds on the near side. Again, 1-0 Pale Mac from Pale Mac. I'm getting a strong signal, just not, it doesn't seem to be streaming very well. First goal by Maddie Keller. She scored 6 goals on 15 assists last year. She was team leader with 15 assists. Abby LaRocca, if you remember her, Hornell lost to Pale Mac last year at Cuca College, 3-0. And LaRocca, the superstar for Pale Mac last year, she had 33 goals. So the next closest was 6 for Pale Mac. So she was the brunt of the offense last year. Of course, Pale Mac went on to states, losing to Allegheny 2-0. Hornell lost to Newark. At Canandaigua to be eliminated from Section 5 sectionals last year. Hornell finished the season 14-3. Pale Mac 15-2. Again, we apologize. We'll get the stream hopefully corrected here. Can be thrown in on the near side by Keller. Nice head. That's number 12, Mercedes Buckingham. Jaden Scotty, number 2, wins that one. The Hornell side up front. Coretto can't handle it. Good defense on the side that time. High kick. Getting it halftime, or if there happens to be some delay, I'll try to get you a better stream than this one. Don't forget Varsity boys tonight against Leroy, 6:30 from Hornell. And we have a substitute. I was going to say they didn't wait very long. Player to clear. They blew the whistle for a reason. Once you hear that horn. And 1-0 Pale Mac. If you're joining us on Facebook, I apologize. We have some streaming issues. We'll try to get it rectified here. Keller on the near side, who scored the only goal here today. Sends it across and out of bounds. Oh, no, it doesn't go out of bounds. Nice save.
Kelly Morgan's amazing. Nice to see you. My brother. Oh God, I heard him earlier.
Sent in, knocked away, but not clear as a score that time. Grace Bozo, only 11th grader, scores that one. 2-0 Pale Mac. So even though losing their #1 scorer hasn't stopped the Pale Mac offense.
Number 14, junior Grace Seether.
Well, that was Grace Seether, I'm sorry.
Assisted by number 16, 8th grader Maya Eichwood.
So Maya Eichwood with the assist.
Number 7?
Of course, Hornell losing senior Alyssa Delaney to college.
Good job, Krista.
To graduation. She was Hornell's leading scorer last year. Nice stop by Marino. And if you're just joining us, we'll try to get the stream fixed. Not sure why we're having some problems. We got a strong signal here. That time, Kayla Kuhn knocked to the ground. Ball's going to be set up by senior captain Caitlin Smith. Up front. Again, Mercedes Buckingham. Heller on the near side. Gets it up front. Kicked away by Leah Harkenreiter just to hopefully reset the defense a little bit, but no. Keller tracks it down. And goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner. Oh, no, it isn't going to be a corner kick. I'm sorry, goal. Keeper kick here. Yeah, substitutes come in and out. Again, 2-0. Scoring early in the first few minutes was Maddie Keller. And Grace Seether with the second goal for Pale Mac. Always strong athletic teams up here. And as Leah Harkenreiter dribbles down, and he gets knocked around, no call. Haley LaRocca. Or Haley. Throw in for Hornell by Jean Spitulnik. Only a 10th grader. She's going to be a superstar in basketball, too, this upcoming year for Hornell. Don't mean to already be starting. It's August. Don't mean to be starting by talking about basketball already. More substitutes come in. Again, if you're just joining us, we'll get the stream fixed here momentarily. It's a little bit jittery. If you have some kind of sensitivity to jumping figures, make sure you turn away. I think the audio is probably working fine, but
They didn't give they put the 7th grade ones out on Tuesday.
Mickey.
Wait, I bet you my mom could look at mine. Get ready. Do you think so? I don't think so because
That's it.
nice save that time by Sydney Carr. Up front. That time Buckingham tried to center it, but stolen away by Hornell. And sent back up. Nice move by Harkenreiter to block her out. Hornell no real goal threat here yet today as that ball trickles out of bounds on the far side. Still 2-0 here. Forget today's game. Brought to you by the Ryan Agencies. Offices in Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Jeff Ryan and his crew. I apologize. I'm looking at a ball that I thought was going to be thrown in, and nobody was near it. The ball was already in. Nice hustle by Pale Mac. Good recover by, is that Coretto? There's it. Ooh, that's not a knockdown? Yeah, that was odd. She was definitely making contact with the upper body. That should have been some sort of knockdown. Anytime you had hands on her.
it is smart. Turn it up, Grace. Number 7. I can actually come pretty far now. My ball.
Sent over near side. Sydney Carr has it. Sends it to the center, and nobody there to really grab it. Hornell able to clear it. Ball's knocked out of bounds on the far side. Again, today's game brought to you by the Ryan Agencies, Hornell, Jasper, and Wellsville. Call 324-7500. Stop in at 57 Broadway. Jeff Ryan and the Ryan Agencies.
One behind, Jay.
I've not broken a bone yet.
Front Carr, or that's Buckingham, I'm sorry. Centers it, controlling Seether. And just over the goal. Remax hometown choice, Reggie Gambino. Call 697-3629. Triple C's Tasty Freeze is still open for the summer. Don't forget to stop in. Take advantage of their drive-through. All your favorite flavors of ice cream. Don't forget they got burgers, wing dings, and the best onion rings around at 50 Park Drive in Hornell, across from the Veterans Memorial Park at James Street. Triple C's. Up front, a little bit too far. It's knocked out of bounds. John N. Dagan, general and trial practice. Call 324-6690. Stopping at Church Street on the corner of Church and Genesee Street. Serving the Southern Tier since 1989, John and Dagan. Can't apologize if you're just tuning in. We got some streaming issues we'll try to correct here at halftime. It's hard to do everything at once. It's Mackenzie Hall with it. Just nothing for Hornell yet on the shot list. That would be considered a shot. Juliet Marino's been tested and scored upon. No, it's on the far side. But they scored. Intercepted by Spitulnik. Hall over to. Beautiful shot up front that time by Harkenreiter. And nice kick out of bounds that time for Palmac. Kind of resets the defense for him. Substitutes coming in. That was swing and a miss that time. Spitulnik still has control of it, sends it up, and actually set it to the right position, but Hall was going this way and should have been going that way. Again, 2-0 on the John and Dagan scoreboard as the ball goes out of bounds. Nice block out that time by Caitlin Smith. Don't forget, tonight we'll have the boys varsity game from Hornell as they take on Leroy. Hall controls it. Hornell JVs, I think, lost 5-0 last I checked. And at halftime, we'll try to get your stream working correctly. Oh, almost a stop. A nice save. Time by Spitulnik, I think it was. It got in there and kicked it away, and a save by Marino. Fast and furious. Palmac Red Raiders taking it to Hornell, already up 2-0. Not letting up. Hornell's got to be a little bit more aggressive here. Harkenreiter. Nice try, Leah. as she's getting pushed on the way down, but no call. Really, no, not need to call there. Actually, I just nice defense that time, getting ridden. It's Addison Carr, the goalkeeper for the Palmac Red Raiders. And just over the netting, the net. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. Great sales, great service on all Dodge, Chrysler, Jeeps. Make sure you stop up. See Gary Harwood and his staff at Maple City Dodge. Mike Palmer, plumbing and heating, air conditioning and cooling. State Route 36 in Canyon Steel. Call 698-4444. Need a plumber? Call Palmer. Mike Palmer, plumbing and heating. Bounds. Number 9, Isabel Galina, inbounds it. Gets it to Seether, who's scored one of the goals here today. 2-0 lead here by Palmac. Hornell's defense has played a little bit better. They still had some shots on goal that just been kind of wide or above the goal. Yeah, 7.5 minutes left here in the first half. Hornell controls. Harkin Ryder to the near side.
Up, 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 up.
Now, I just wonder how. I guess she did go for the ball first there, and certainly not calling much here today. I'm not saying that needed to be called. I was looking through a monitor here, but girls are flying. And if you're just joining us, we'll get to your stream hopefully working at halftime here. What I will do is put this up on the Peisch TV YouTube channel for a day to give you a chance to Addison Carr, the second time she's touched the ball today. No real threat. Centered up front. Marino's right there. Buckingham closed the gap a little bit, but Marino able to corral it. Crossing, nobody there except Hornell Spatunik. As more subs come in. Wine Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive in Hornell. Get well and stay well with a visit to Dr. John Wine, Dr. Joseph McKay. 20 Park Drive, 324-7246 to make an appointment. That's Wine Chiropractic Associates. Spatunik gets it in quickly, and now that's hands-on right there. That should be, yeah, Hornell ball there. That's a good call. It's number 14, Grace Seether. You can't have hands on her like that, and that's the way you play. I mean, defensively, it's not called. It's not called, but.
She asked. Why know that? Good job, Eddie.
Ball.
Up front. And that's a goal. Buckingham with her first goal of the day makes it 3-0.
Good job, Red.
Nice kick. So 3-0.
Job, Red.
Palmac.
Scoring for the Lady Raiders, number 12, sophomore, Mercedes Buckingham.
Only a sophomore too, so
By number 2, senior, Maddie Keller.
Eddie Kelleher does the assist.
Play it.
Look at him move up. I don't think that's 10 yards. They always try to, both teams do it. They all do it. He's going to have him move back. Harkenreiter tees it up. And knocks it over. Good job. That time by Addison Carr. Senior goalkeeper, 5'7". Corner kick for Hornell. Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp opportunities. Offices in Buffalo, Rochester, and New York. Proud supporters of the Bills, the Sabres, and your Hornell Lady Raiders. Call 585-262-COMP for Connors and Ferris. Centered. Knocked away. They are shielding quite well. The Lady Raiders of Palmac are. Approaching a minute and a half here. Like I said, we're going to go off the air, and I'll try to correct the stream for the second half. 3-0 Lady Raiders of Palmac. Oh, she kind of lost control of it. I think she tried to center at that time. To no avail. That's number 12, Buckingham, in the center that time. Again, come on, people. Defense is not very good there for Hornell as they let her streak free. 1 minute.
1 minute.
You look bionic, though. Right?
10 seconds, so it's something dramatic happens here. Harkenreiter sends it up. All you can do is hope for a bounce that time. That's halftime. We'll be back. Try to get you some better video here.
If you get hurt at work, you want to be able to turn to a professional you can trust. Someone on your side, with the experience to tell you exactly how things will go. Helping you get your life back together. If you get hurt at work, call 262-COMP today and get the results you deserve.
Connors and Ferris, your workers' comp attorneys.
So you want to review your insurance and see if you're getting the best deal. You could call that Big Brand Insurance Company. But the big name company can only provide one thing, what they're locked into selling you. But the Ryan Agency is your local independent agency offering options from many top insurance companies.
Insurance protection you can rely on. The Ryan Agency.
Stop down today and see why people drive for miles to come do business with us here in Maple City Dodge.
We were looking all over for a Jeep, couldn't find what we wanted.
We stopped at Maple City Dodge, found exactly what we were looking for at the price that we wanted.
Come on in to Maple City Dodge, where we'll find you the right car at the right price, and I'll guarantee that.
She's like, I'll make dinner, come over. You know what I mean? Jim sleeps on Mom, wait.
Come on up.
I never felt so much fight for boys. Oh my God. You're so good at Get upfield, Brad.
Yeah, it's terrible. He can't, obviously. Oh my God. I told Natalie to come, but... He's like, when are friends are going to be there? All of your friends are going to be there.
Yeah, Emma. Come on, Emma.
Go, Jade. On it.
Keep her. Ayla Pryor over to Harkenrider, and then nice stop. Harkenrider. Yep.
Come on, Red.
Ball's gonna- Sorry, I'm getting attacked by bees up here.
Let's go, Red.
Good job, Emma. Come on, Maddie.
Talk, Maya.
Okay, ball. Right, that's what I figured.
Ball goes out of bounds.
Did she like that or leave us at night? We went to see Niagara. Oh, you beat.
I actually went on a
Come on, Leah!
Harkenrider sends it up.
Sam.
And it's going to be kicked out of bounds. Still 3-0 Pal Mac here.
Oh, she's not? Where is Emma? Yeah. Wait, that's for the birthday.
Can't apologize. After going through several steps here a couple times, just it's got to be something with Verizon because I'm getting full strength from the tower, but the internet's not working on either. I have two mobile devices. One is a backup just in case, and both of them are doing the same thing. So I apologize being here. Hopefully tonight's from Hornell will be clear.
Good girl.
Nice save over there as Harkenrider tries to block her out. Or that's not Harkenrider. Who is that? I guess it is her. Offsides. So again, if you're just joining us, I apologize. We're having some streaming issues. And like I said, we're getting full strength, but on the actual from the tower, but the internet's not working properly. So it's. I know when I have two systems and both systems are doing the same thing, that it's got to be something with Verizon. At the mercy, because there's no Wi-Fi out here. We're out in the middle of a field, and the school's about 200 yards from here. I don't see anything available out here for Wi-Fi, any towers or anything. So if the audio works fine, I'll just be like the radio. Except once in a while you can probably see the ball. Last stream I did was Sunday, and that worked out perfect in Hornell, no problems. One of the things I find is the weather. When it rains a lot, the internet doesn't work as well. I know that from Spectrum standpoint, and I've noticed some Verizon stuff too, you lose the amount, because I do tests on it for uploads and downloads, and every time it rains and it's wet for, it takes a day or so, maybe 2 days to get back to normal. I don't know if just the underground systems aren't used to the water. Remains Palmac ball. Substitutions coming in. 12 minutes into see, I'm even losing some signal strength now even for that, so it's if I can get this to work again. Now it's back on the Ryan Agencies. Thanks for your support. And 3-0 here from Palmac. Hornell Lady Raiders, or Hornell Lady Raiders down here to the Lady Raiders of Palmac. Hornell would like to get on the board anyways. Don't want to be blank. They lost 3-0 last year to these Lady Raiders in Keuka College at a tournament. It wasn't even really a tournament, it was just a play game there. Hornell lost to Palmac. Like I said, Palmac went to states last year, but did lose their #1 player. And Abby LaRocca, her sister, plays on this team, and that's offsides. And I apologize again for the streaming issues. Varsity game, boys game tonight. We'll try to get it rectified from Hornell.
Well, you know they start Tuesday, but I don't know if he's ready. Ready? Yes, we go. Junior year. But you didn't know what I did at the time yet. No. Yeah. But Casey said we'll start this week. Is it this week or next? I think it's next.
I Nice fight by Scotty there. Gives way to Spatunik up front. Coretto. It's back to Scotty. I don't mind the physical play, you know, and shouldn't have been probably called. It shouldn't have been called. I know that, but they are letting some things go here. When you alter somebody's running ability or knock them off course and stuff, that's a foul. I mean, you can't alter them in any way. It's different if you're both fighting for the ball and you're both touching the ball back and forth and stuff like that. But when you go after someone and bump them, and I've seen one or two here, that should be a call.
I'm dropping a class.
It goes both ways, obviously, too.
I think I'm going downstairs.
It's kind of like in basketball when they call over the back a lot of times when the guy still rebounds it with not any problems. There's no really need for a call there because he didn't alter anything, didn't push him, didn't knock him off anywhere. You know, less whistles, the better. And their officiating is doing a pretty good job here today.
So close that, oh my God, if I now drop something off,
Our 25-minute mark.
Yeah, how far is the little trip? 20 minutes. Oh, but it's actually 30 minutes from my doorstep. Okay. So, wow, I'm like, campus only 55. Yeah. See, I'm close. I'm like,
Yeah, let's.
So, I have to be honest.
Yeah, ready?
Again, first game for both these schools. School hasn't started yet. We got 22 live games scheduled for September alone, so we're going to be doing a weekly update as well on Peisch Sports, the Facebook page, with upcoming games and scores and records, so log on.
Yeah, Maddie! Good work.
He's kicked by Marino. Happy Friday to everyone. Fortunately, it's not a happy Friday for me because my stream's not working. I'm a perfectionist. I don't like when things go wrong here. I know this is beyond my control because my redundant system is also failing. I can watch it here. It's not getting the Wi-Fi strength that it should be. So, and that's what I did. I tried both of them at halftime again, and same results. So we had to bring you the one that was the least problem. 3-0 though. Again, if you're just joining us, Pale Mac Lady Raiders went to states last year, lost to Allegheny 2-0. Both these teams met last year with Pale Mac winning 3-0. That's what the score is here right now, is Pale Mac 3-0. They only played once. What do they call there? Must have been not sure. Gonna center it. Oh, and it takes a bad bounce for Pale Mac, but they retain control here down in their Hornell end. Gotta clear the ball out of there. And that's exactly what needed to be done that time by Chelsea Freeland as she sends it out so Hornell can reset the defense.
Ball, Sam.
there's another goal. Nice place, Maya. So that makes it 4-0. Just over 21 minutes, 21 minutes and a half here left. Hornell has a huge hill to climb as Pale Mac's playing very aggressive. Defense has been stellar, all around good team here today.
Go, pressure.
Picking up a goal to go along with her assist, number 6, freshman Molly Seether.
So Seether, who has the assist earlier today,
Assist of the day,
grabs
number
that goal.
16, Maya Eichwood.
And Eichwood has the assists. Nice facilities up here too. I do have to ooh, crossing. Hornell had a chance there that time. Now see, that's a push right there. That should be called. That definitely should be called there. Can't push her away from the ball. They are letting him play. Hey, if they don't call it, it's not a foul, right? Nice play by Hornell. Curtis gets through. Just seems to be there in the right position this time. Good fight that time. Crossing and able to Addison Carr, the goalkeeper, able to corral that. So 4-0 Pale Mac Raiders. Hornell, like I said, losing their top scorer from last year, but so did Pale Mac. But Pale Mac has adjusted very well. Like I said, Abby LaRocca scoring 33 goals for Pale Mac last year was their leading scorer. The next closest scorer was with 6 goals. That was it. Hornell had Alyssa Delaney was their leading scorer. Crossing and head out of there. And nice stop by Marino that time. Remax hometown choice. Give Reggie Gambino a call. Looking to sell or buy a home? Call Remax. Triple C's Tasty Freeze. Still open. Get the drive-through. Is that centered? 50 Park Drive. All your favorite flavors of Perry ice cream. Get banana splits the way you want it. As well as they have slushies. All your favorite food as well. So stop in this weekend at Triple C's. And Hornell scores. Finally, Hornell gets on the board with 18:24 left here in the second half. Yeah, you don't want to get shut out. And Hornell does get on the board to make it 4-1. Didn't see who scored that. Let's see if they announce it.
Scoring for Hornell, number 16, senior Sophia Corretto.
Sophia Corretto able to score Hornell's first goal of the year. Unfortunately, the way Pale Mac has been playing here, it might be a little too late to mount a comeback, but you never know. That's why got to keep fighting. Again, if you're just joining us, don't forget Varsity boys tonight at 6:30 from Maple City. I'll be there bringing that live, hopefully with a clear stream. As we're having troubles here from Palmyra Macedon. As the substitutions come in. Don't forget John and Dagan, John on trial practice. Thanks for your support. Maple City Dodge, Airport Road in North Hornell. Mike Palmer, Plumbing and Heating, Air Conditioning, Coal Service, State Route 36, and YN Chiropractic Associates, 20 Park Drive. Connors and Ferris. First Heritage Federal Credit Union, with its branch in the corners of Mays and Seneca Street. Stop in, open a checking or savings, find out all the financial. They have a lot of different events go on throughout the year as well. Training, and if you're a first-time home buyer, and how to invest and stuff like that. So log on to First Heritage CreditUnion.com, FHCU.com, I believe it is. I can't remember. I don't have the thing with me now, but you can look it right up. Look at that movement. Nice movement. Oh. Ireland Harrison with it. Got to pass the ball, though. You can't. She had 3 defenders between her and the goal, and there's no way she's going to get around that. Airtight of New York, spray foam insulation. Call 368-2842. Commercial, residential, new and old construction at airtightofnewyork.com. And of course, Poulos and Roselle, attorneys at law. Call 324-7333. Tim Roselle, Bill Poulos, Poulos and Roselle. Now you gotta center it. Send it in. Oh, and just wide. So another good chance for Hornell that time. Just a little too high, but that would have been nice if that went in. That would have made it a 2-goal game instead of 4-1 as it is. But nice try for Hornell. I think Hornell is getting there, figuring things out here in the second half. Shout out to the friendly people here in Palmac. One of the guys who went and got water for me. Nice community up here. I really like it. My sister lives up in Webster, and I have had the pleasure of filming several games up here in the past. Soccer, basketball. It's been years, I think, since basketball played up here, but always a very nice community, as is Hornell. It's really not a rivalry of Hornell like you would say Livonia is, or Bath. Those teams always put out a good product as well. As we're closing in about 14 minutes, Hornell. Harkin Ryder, nice little move, but can't. Nice job. Can't escape the defense of Seether that time, captain.
Good job, Maya.
Nice little fake there. And sent out of bounds. As the substitutes come in, Elderwood and Hornell, 1 Bethesda Drive, long-term care facility, short-term rehab. Stop in and check out the beautiful facility across from the Wegmans Walmart Plaza next to Lowe's. Elderwood, of course, Rustic Lux for reloved furniture. Have that piece of furniture you want redone, instead of throwing it out, bring it into Rustic Lux. Check out their beautiful showroom as well of reloved and repaired furniture.
Quiet, 11.
always tell people, you know, I see people putting old furniture out at the thing. Don't throw it out. Take it up to Rustic Lux. She'll take it off your hands if it's something she's interested in. Don't just throw it out. It's amazing what she can do. Andrea Zangi. Of course, Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call 382-0836. Chad Giglio, 24-hour-a-day service, fully bonded and insured. Giglio's Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. As we're 12.5 minutes as the substitutions start to come in. Again, I apologize if you're just joining us for the stream issues. And I know it has nothing to do with me now because we tried, I have a redundant system that was failing as well. So it's something up here with the Wi-Fi from, so don't forget cell towers or cell towers for calls. You can make a call perfectly, but they also send out Wi-Fi from the cell towers. That's what a mobile hotspot does, and I have 2 of them that I would, just for redundancy to make sure, and both of them have the same issue. So it's something from Verizon that's causing the issue. But we're gonna upload this game to YouTube for a day, and you'll be able to watch it. And I take it off due to recruiting or scouting issues for Hornell. The Varsity boys games will be on live on YouTube without any issues, and Facebook left on there, but the girls want theirs off there so no one has a chance to scout them. Crossing. Oh. Oh, and swing and a miss by Harkenrider that time. It happens. It's here going full force at a ball that's going at a different angle than you are. You try kicking that. Marino's there. That's one thing I saw last year with the girls. You know, they had a very successful year, but they left a lot of goals on the table. And what I mean by that is someone took a kick toward the goal. Hornell stopped attacking, so the ball ricocheted off the goalkeeper, and Hornell players were reversing, going back down for defense, thinking that the goalkeeper was going to stop it, but it ricocheted off, and if they kept attacking, they would have scored, you know, off in the ricochet. But you can't do that. You got to make sure the ball's in the goal before you retreat, or stop definitely by the goalkeeper. You got to keep attacking. Nice up front here. That ball goes out of bounds. And I want to thank all our advertisers. Without you, we have some new advertisers coming on next week. Corner kick. As the clock's down to just under 9 minutes here. Hornell's had a couple chances late here. Couldn't find the back of the net. Oh, good crossing that time. And that's exactly where you got to place that. So beautiful job by Palmack. That was number 21, Emma Robinson, who knew exactly where to place that. Don't forget, we'll be bringing you every home and away football game this year. Hornell starts off at Bishop Kearney next Saturday afternoon. We'll be up there live. Hopefully everything works with the stream. Well, don't forget, football is a different animal this year when it comes. They're not in the league. Like, this is Livingston County, and Hornell plays Livingston County. Of course, Palmac's in the Finger Lakes League. But when it comes to football now, none of the football teams are in any leagues. They're just Class B. That's it. You have to play Class B. So no longer will Hornell play Bath or Wellsville or Dansville unless they drop down, which I think there is a possibility that Hornell will drop down to Class C next year, so they would play those teams. But for now, they have to play Bishop Kearney, UPrep, Geneva, Mid-Lakes, Wayne, Livonia. They do keep Livonia, which is the only person from the schedule, only team from the schedule that they regular. Here comes Hornell again. Oh, Coretto can't keep control of it. Over to Scotty on the far side. Send it in. There you go. For any kind of chance. If it can sneak through. Nope. I think Hornell's got to be a little bit more aggressive there. The officials are letting them play in the sense of hitting and stuff. I would have just tried to do as much as I can to get that ball if the officials are going to let them play like they are. We're under 7 minutes. So it's going to be interesting. Like I said, Hornell plays a lot of traveling. Hornell, well, that was one of the big things they talked about because Hornell, Class B, Livonia is the closest Class B school, and they're 35 miles away. The second closest is 50 miles away, Class B, which would be Olean, but you don't play Olean because they're not in Section 5. And then you do have Geneva, which is about an hour away, which is about 60 miles. The rest of them, Wayne, which is, if you're familiar with Wayne, is way up near Lake Ontario. You have to go past Webster, New York, on Route 104, and it's UPrep and, of course, Bishop Kearney are basically downtown Rochester. Mid-Lakes is near here, just north of Canandaigua, and we're north of Canandaigua here. In fact, I had to go through Canandaigua to get here. Beautiful drive up here, though, and just one thing missing here in this area is the hills that we have down in Hornell. That's what I really love about the Hornell area. It's a very hilly and green. I mean, it's green here too, obviously, but Palmac, if you're not familiar, it's Palmyra and Macedon. Macedon is just a few miles down the road to the west. Viv Spatunik in at goal. Nice kick. Some other substitutions in. So they to make a correction from earlier, Palmac lost to Allegheny 1-0 in the States. Viv Spatunik gave up 2 goals last year. I'm sorry, had 2 saves, gave up 3 goals. Juliet Marino had 59 saves and gave up 10 goals total last year, and she's been scorched for 4 goals here in the first game of the season. So, and believe me, it's not all her. Definitely, it's defensive from Hornell, just not as good as the offense for Palmac. Again, if you're watching this, don't forget tonight the Varsity boys play at home against Leroy. We'll be bringing that live, from Maple City Park. Corner kick for Hornell, another opportunity maybe to score here. Offsides. I don't know how you could see that from where he is right there. Guy over there striping.
Go to it, Red.
So just over 3 minutes left here, 4-1 Palmac. I want to thank again all our advertisers. Without you, I would not be able to do this wonderful job that I do and bring you these great kids playing sports that I love and they love. It's going to be interesting to see the progression of 10th grader Ayla Pryor from Hornell. She's been playing most of these girls, of course, have been playing soccer since they were real young, but Ayla's been something special. So we'll see how she handles her first year on varsity. See her involved in several plays earlier. Carly Curtis is another one that interesting. Actually, most of the 11th graders that are coming or had come up are going to be kind of interesting. Jane Spatunik, obviously, only a 10th grader as well, and that's her sister Viv, the goalkeeper. Oh, handball. You can't. That's one thing you can't do. That's Ireland. Harrison, only a 9th grader. You got to pretend like you didn't do anything wrong, and she stopped immediately. And of course, that's an easy call for the official when you do that. Like I did something wrong. You're supposed to pretend you didn't do anything wrong. Viv charging. You know, it's good job by Coach Wilkinson knowing basically this is going to be a tough trying to come from behind, so he substitute a lot of players in. There's nothing like actual game time action. You can't recreate that in practice, so having a lot of these kids play and getting them off the bench to play in this game, knowing that it's pretty much all lost, it's a big benefit to a team like Hornell and any team. That's why I always thought it'd be a really neat idea if you could just, since you don't play them in regular season, like bring in Canasteel and Arkport and Alfred Elman and some teams and just constantly scrimmage with these guys in game action. Nothing recreates it better than actually playing it. And that's the end of the game. That's the final. So Pal Mac starts off where they basically left off last year. It went to states and lost, but they had a very successful season going 15-2. And don't forget, for the girls, we're going to be bringing you live games from Alfred University. It's a doubleheader, boys, girls versus Olean, hosted by Alfred University. I think, if my recollection, it starts at 4 o'clock from AU. So we'll be bringing that game live to you. And don't forget, later tonight, we'll be bringing you live Hornell Leroy boys action from Maple City Park. Until then, thanks for joining us. I'm Bob Peischer. And again, sorry about the stream, but we'll hopefully be better next time. Have a good day.
In life, some surprises are good, and some surprises aren't. You'll be pleasantly surprised by how much cash you could earn with our Kasasa Cash checking account. You could earn dividends up to 3% APY each month just by using your checking account. Plus, your ATM fees may be refunded. There's no monthly fee, no minimum balance, and no unpleasant surprises. Call First Heritage or visit us at fhfcu.org to open your Kasasa Cash checking account today. Some restrictions apply.